Yo, yo, what is up, crew? And welcome back to another vlog. I'll tell ya, it is a beautiful day to be alive. I actually got some really good sleep last night. Slept for like 9 hours. And it feels really good to get good rest because I feel like my body is catching up on some much needed rest. Although it is a gloomy day here in California, it's still a beautiful day. I'm getting a little bit of a late start. And honestly, spent a majority of this weekend just relaxing with myself, by myself. Watch this new show called The Gentleman on Netflix. I'll probably finish it later today. Although my intention of today was to finish the podcast studio that I'm building, which if you want to sub to the podcast, it currently has been audio only for about the last 2 years. But if you want to sub to the podcast, check the link in the description down below. Give it a like, give it a sub, listen to some of the stuff that's on there. Previously, it was only done under the umbrella of things that were under finance, cryptocurrency, whole life policy, and wealth creation. However, in the last year, I've started to drop some anecdotal trainings in regards to the work that I do inside Empowered Man, and I'm kind of bringing that all together in one place with the podcast Think Tank. So as I was saying, the intention of this weekend was honestly to build out the podcast studio and do all that, and it's not still the intention. However, I'm really just enjoying relaxing and not like having anyone around and having things to do. It feels really good for me just to have that. But I'm still thinking through, like, is it something that I want to put through? Is it something that I want to put together this weekend? Or is it something that I will do after the live event? I do have a live event coming up here in Texas in just a few weeks for about 20 of our men to come together all in one place at the same time. We rented out a ranch, and it should be exciting. The topic of this event is going to be purpose. Now, I think many men, they get caught up in the acquiring and the attaining and the accomplishing and the achieving and the conquestrian part of them more than anything else. I think many times they sacrifice being a good man in order to attempt to become a great man. I've said this before, but I'm saying it again. I think many times, like, we will achieve our goal, and then the human condition is we will raise the bar towards the next thing that we're working towards. When in actuality, you are already at the goals that you said you would be happy when you got to. You have already achieved the goals that you said would make you happy once you were here. Now, you are under the presumption that happiness is on the next set of goals, or on the other side of the next set of goals. It's something to think through, because I believe a part of the human condition is consistently raising the bar. You know, you get that car, and then the car is great until you want a new one in a few months, and you get that house, and then you start to realize, oh, there's this other house, or even this person. And it's a part of this dogma that I believe many people fall into. And sometimes you rationalize, other times you don't. And many people, I believe, put their purpose on their ability to produce. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. You're probably thinking, whoa, Joey, whoa. I want things in life. I do too. However, there comes a tipping point when enough is enough. And I want you to take a minute and rationalize that you have probably already hit the goals and are on the other side of the goals that you had previously set. Yet here you are saying that happiness is presumably on the other side of the next set of goals. So I want you to ask yourself, what is it you are truly after? What is it you are truly after in this world? Is it happiness? Is it something that's mission-filled? Is it something that's more purposeful? I believe a part of a man's purpose is nurturing and raising a family and children. I believe that is part of a man's higher purpose. Now, you could tell me I'm wrong. That's fine, because my opinion is mine and your opinion is yours. That's why you are you and I'm me. However, I know a lot of high achievers in my life and have a lot of them that are in my ecosystem. And I'll tell you, I know more depressed, rich and wealthy men than I do depressed, not so wealthy and rich men. I think there's something there. It's just something I'm pondering this morning as I am on my way to the gym. I'm getting a bit of a later start. And I'm just reflecting on this weekend. I do a lot of reflecting when the weather's like this. You know, sometimes I really love it when it's this way. Other times it gets me all up in my feels. But this weekend I have really enjoyed the slow pace. You know, yesterday I had to do more of what feels good and less of what needs to be done. And when you do more of what feels good, you start to recognize, like, what really brings you joy. And for me, it's the slow days, the steady days. And in retrospect, those steady days when they're spent with someone special. Now, although I did not have my day spent with that special someone like I desire, I spent the day with myself, by myself, productively. And I think that there's so much power in being able to spend time with yourself, by yourself, not distracting, not numbing, not trying to escape the now that you're in. Because in retrospect, there will be some time from now that you will see the gifts and the lessons and the reason on the now that you are currently experiencing. You may not have all the answers now, but you may have all the answers then, or maybe you won't. And that's how life is. That's all I got for y'all. I appreciate you being here, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.